Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Mustangs TV, streamed all around the world at OUA.tv. This men's hockey team enters with a 14-4-1 record, looking to hunt down win number 15 during the 2014-15 season, and win number 2 here at Thompson Arena, as it is the York Lions taking a visit. They enter 7th in the OUA West. Your Western Mustangs enter 2nd in the OUA West, which means, Michael DiStefano, that if the playoffs were to start right now, it would be the same two teams locking it up right here at Thompson Arena.
Yeah, it would be. You got the Western Mustangs coming in at 2 and York Lions at 7.
In Clark Singer there, and I like what Clark said right out of the bag. They took it right out. Was Another will get the start tonight. The London, Ontario native actually lost his first ever start as a Western Mustang, courtesy of the Queen's Gales, but has rebounded quite nicely, Michael. 3 wins in a row as we quickly look to the player to watch for these Western Mustangs, a former UNB varsity Red.
Yeah, we're looking at Stefan Salaturo.
Team game, but we'll quickly talk about Chris Perugini. His brother, Andrew Perugini, was the starter last year for the York Lions. He's a graduate, so now it's Chris's turn to take over the reins. He's one of the top goalies in the OUA with 600 saves coming into this contest, and an OHL product, actually played for the Ottawa 67s. Morad carries the puck out of the zone with only 15 seconds remaining. Morantz into Lions territory. Morantz puts on the brakes. Nice to feed over to Schwartz. Schwartz trying to backdoor Mayer, and Mayer scores! Up on the board, Colton Mayer scores his 3rd goal ever as a Western Mustang in his 15th contest. A power play goal for the Stangs, and with 4:12 remaining in the first, it's 1-0 for the Western Mustangs.
Just great transition play started by Jake Warad.
That was John Urbanek with Tyler Warren, and I'm John Urban with Michael DiStefano. A great interview by our ice level commentator. Urbanek, 1 assist so far, Michael, over the first 2 games, entering his 3rd game tonight at the 15:48 mark on the power play. Colton Mayer gets his 3rd goal of the season, assisted by Noah Schwartz and Matt Morantz, and that's where we sit right now, Mustangs fans. A 1-0 game between your Mustangs and the York Lions. So, for Tyler Warren at ice level, Michael DiStefano, and yours truly, John Urban, we will catch you around for more action during the 2nd period of play. Are actually 4 rookies that are all competing in every game so far this season in all 20 contests for Jim Wells. DeCoste receiving the Corrente backhand pass. 1:40 remains on this power play, over to the far side to Reese. Reese thought about shooting it. Back to the high slot to Corrente. Long shot tipped and denied by Perugini. Reese cycling it down to McKee. Back to Reese. Looks to the high slot to Corrente and does. Corrente back to the captain. Pitch and catch play. In the near side to DeCoste, thought about one-timing it. Now he's going to slap it. Save, rebound, and they score! Stefan Salaturo buries the biscuit, and we got a 2-0 game. 2 power play goals by your Western Mustangs. His team leading 11th goal of the season, and he's got 22 points and counting for the purple and white.
Stefan Salaturo.
Period of play courtesy of our sponsor in Under Armour. As you're looking at all the opportunities, a beautiful deflection there by Luke Karam. That went wide. Chimamore had his opportunities. Warad has been getting in offensively throughout this game, despite the fact that he still hasn't found himself on the goal sheet yet, Mike. And you look at this power play set up by the Mustangs, great puck movement, and it's going to be DeCoste winding up right here. And again, Shane Rover, who's going to sit in the penalty box for the next minute and 38 seconds or less, mind you, if the Mustangs score a 3rd power play goal in the 3rd period of play, is actually going to be sitting in the penalty box to start that 3rd stanza, and could really play a factor as he missed that block shot opportunity on Kyle DeCoste. The rebound off the pad of Perugini went to Salaturo, and Salaturo was able to bury it. In the last 50 years, this men's hockey team for the York Lions has won 6 provincial titles and 3 national banners. The first squad tasted national success in the 1970 season with the program's first Queen's Cup title, and in the 1980s the program moved into the forefront of varsity hockey in Canada. York actually won 4 straight Queen's Cups from 85 to 88 under Graham Wise, and only 3 University Cup trophies in the same stretch. In 1985, 88, and 89, the program returned to provincial glory in 2004.
A couple of great opportunities, just 19 games.
Hale, one-timer, saved by another, rebound was there, and another grabs it again. The penalty is over. We're back to even strength hockey at Thompson Arena. 2:28 remains in this game, and the Western Mustangs have a 2-0 lead. Watch the band behind Jim Wells and the York Lions. They're doing what the band should be. They are making some noise. They got the sticks right on the pipes, and if you're Jim Wells and the York Lions, you're having a hard time hearing each other right now. Why? Well, the Western band showing their support, and that, you know what? In university hockey, home ice is supposed to mean something. That's just one little taste why right there.
Yeah, well, we're all Mustangs through and through. Purple is in our hearts, and you always support your hometown. And there you go, the Western band supporting the Western Mustangs. Gotta love it, John.
Perugini stayed on the bench after that timeout. 6-on-5 skaters for the York Lions with 1:51 remaining in the game. They win the face-off. Shepard with a blast. It went through another, but wide on the 4x6 somehow. Shepard again with an opportunity. Backdoor pass. They score. The shutout is broken. His first game of the season for the senior forward, Jordan Forfar, has his first goal for the York Lions in the 2014-15 year.
Jordan Forfar, we mentioned it earlier on, wasn't able to play yet in this.
1:05 remains in this game. Shepard thought about blasting it in the high slot. Instead, he'll go over to the far side now to Smoskowitz. Into the slot. Smoskowitz with a chance. He's going to take the shot. That hit off of something. Another lunging down. The puck is still loose. Benucci trying to backhand it, hit some traffic. Shepard in the slot. Pulls the trigger. Over the net. It was laying on top of the net for a second. Hit the crossbar and went out. Lots of action here at Thompson Arena in the final minute of play. Only 40 seconds remains in this. York Lions still have their net empty. 6-on-5 hockey. Shepard in the high slot over to the far side now. Another shot by the Lions denied. Another stops Benucci. Shepard can't hold it in. It's going to go all the way down. The ice dog tired though is Luke Karam, and that's going to force Shepard to go back and get it. Schwartz hot on his trail. 20 seconds remains in this game. The captain McKee up the ice, trying to get it to his teammate Shane Rover. Rover to Santini. Back to Rover. Rover's trying to feed Santini. Instead, it's Benucci out in front. Saved by another. They score! Michael Santini, our player to watch, has his team-leading 16th point, his 9th goal of the season, and Michael Santini has completed the comeback for these York Lions. They trailed 2-0 with 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 6-on-5 goals past Mark Nother, and we're tied up at 2s from Thompson.
Oh, just absolutely tremendous pressure was being applied by the York Lions.
In the same process, so quick line changes here to start off the first overtime. Salatiro, big slapper, and a blocker saved by Perugini. On the rebound was Brown. Leaves it there for Salatiro. In the slot, takes the shot, save, rebound, there they score! The Mustangs win in overtime, 3-2. Checkmate.
And there you have it, the young kid Cody Brown, just his 3rd game of the season. Game here
in overtime, and like you mentioned before, Mike, it was really him and Salatiro setting this all up. Salatiro with a snapper off the pad of Perugini, a juicy rebound let out, and just being able to elevate the puck on the backhand was Cody Brown over the glove of Perugini, who, let's face facts, Mike, stood on his head tonight for the York Lions. We wouldn't have seen overtime if it wasn't for that gentleman.
Oh, no doubt, Perugini, he's been outstanding the past few games.
Oh. Number 15 is the win on the season for the Mustangs. Number 2 of the year 2015. And number 4 for the London, Ontario, Mark Nother between the pipes. For our producers, directors, camera people, Tyler Warren at ice level, Michael DeStefano on color, and yours truly, Johnny Urban. The final score from this one from Thompson Arena was a 3-2 final in overtime for the Western Mustangs. It was streamed all around the world at www.oua.tv. A reminder that even though this is the only hockey game broadcast this weekend for the Western Mustangs and Mustangs TV, we do have another 4 broadcasts for you tomorrow, including 2 volleyball and 2 basketball. But from everybody here at Hockey, until we meet again, Auf Wiedersehen.